Don't move! Come on, man.
Hey, I'm Adrian from Rabona TV, and today I'll be talking to you about the problems at Liverpool, plus a man awoken from the dead and having an excellent match for Manchester United, also looking at a few possible replacements for old Arsene Wenger at Arsenal if he ever lets that job slip between his cold dead hands. But let's hit the FA Cup up first. That was hard to say for some reason. It was a historic weekend in the FA Cup. Why? Well, for the first time in its 146-year history, two non-league teams are left at this point in the competition: Lincoln and Sutton United. It was also a historic weekend as a player who was thought to vanish from existence put in a pretty stellar performance for Manchester United.
What is dead may never die, and Bastian Schweinsteiger is back from the dead, man. And what better way to return than with a great assist on Carrot Top's goal and then to grab one yourself?
Now, if you could pick a way to score a comeback goal, I'm pretty sure most of you would choose a bicycle kick.
Certainly an incredible performance, as his 1 goal and 1 assist matched his total record for Manchester United.
Yes, he previously only managed to get 1 goal and 1 assist in 33 matches for Manchester United. And Basti did so well for himself that Mourinho decided to add him back to their Europa League squad. And I'm not even being sarcastic, man. Like, look at how tragic these tweets were. And these were pretty much right after Mourinho had said that Bastian Schweinsteiger would not have a place in the United squad. But now, from the fuzzy, feel-good vibes at Old Trafford to the, well, vibes at Liverpool. It's been a really tough start for Liverpool in 2017 with only 1 win, 3 draws, and 4 losses. Plus, they only managed to score 1 goal against a League 2 opposition. And even those 2 matches against Plymouth were touch and go for Liverpool.
And yes, they were bounced from the FA Cup this weekend after previously being bounced from the EFL Cup by Southampton earlier in the week.
This is shocking stuff considering it's been over a year now that Klopp has signed on at Liverpool. And yes, they're looking better footballing-wise, but results-wise, they're really not at the point we thought they'd be at by now. In fact, I know it's a bit of a dead meme to compare managers to David Moyes' time at Manchester United, sort of like it's a dead meme to talk about Harambe. But these numbers are pretty bad.
After that loss to Wolves, Klopp officially has a worse winning percentage than old Moisey. Klopp sitting at only 47.7% wins versus Moyes' win percentage at United, which was 52.9%.
Oh, and he's lost 3 home matches in a row, which he hasn't done since 2007. That was 10 years ago, when he was managing Mainz. Another issue could be the consistency of his starting 11. Now, I know that managers like to take the FA Cup and the EFL Cup as an opportunity to rotate their squad and rest players. Some use it as a testing ground as well for younger players to prove themselves. But Klopp has used 38 different players in just 7 FA Cup ties that he's managed. That's only 6 players away from being 4 completely different starting 11s in 7 matches. Another interesting stat is the fact that Liverpool's win percentage with Sadio Mané in the squad is 71.4% versus only 33.3% without him. Damn, dude, is he more valuable than Coutinho?
It's no wonder Liverpool is paying for a private jet for Mané to return from the African Cup of Nations in time for the match against Chelsea. Oh, he's coming back early because he missed the deciding penalty against Cameroon, so Senegal is out. Ouch.
By the way, if you count what happened to Liverpool while he was away, that's Mané getting knocked out of 3 cups in 4 days. Harsh. Speaking of being out, people are starting to believe that current Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri will be taking the Arsenal helm at the end of this season because it's looking more and more likely that Arsene Wenger won't sign a new deal, even with all that Ozil contract demand stuff that was going on.
Well, reports have started to leak stating that Arsenal officials are reaching out to various managers. First it was RB Leipzig's manager Ralph Hasenhüttl. And now many rumors are spreading saying that Arsenal are in fact in advanced talks with Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri.
There's that phrase again, advanced talks. Used pretty much as loosely as the media uses crisis when a team loses 2 matches in a row. Anyway.
Fuel was added to the fire after Paulo Dybala refused to shake Allegri's hand after being substituted.
Now, I'm not saying there's no credibility in the fact that Arsenal is interested in Massimiliano Allegri as a potential replacement for Arsene Wenger. But saying that a player not wanting to leave the pitch and is frustrated in doing so is evidence that Allegri is going to be leaving to take over the Arsenal job at the end of the season? Come on, man, that sounds stupid just saying it out loud. Now, the media likes to laugh at Arsenal, and I admit I tend to do it too, just because Arsene Wenger is so easy to roast. and Arsenal tend to be bottle jobs.
But respect where respect is due, and props to them for starting a few English players for once, and a couple of them getting goals like Theo Walcott and Danny Welbeck. Still don't think it's right that Welbs took Gerald's haircut and nobody is saying anything about it though, but hey, that's just me.
But that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And be sure to check out the dude that makes the music. His link is in the description. I'm out of here. Thanks so much. See you in the next video. Peace out. Goodbye.